teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Palmer's Cardinals going up against Breeze's Saints. With that, let's get you out to the Bayou. We're standing by as our commentary team of Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Partner, I know we're supposed to be impartial and not root, but be honest. Weren't you excited for the opportunity for David Johnson of Arizona to have 100 yards from scrimmage in each and every game this year?
Yeah, NFL record 15 straight games at the century mark. Disappointingly, though, couldn't get that clean sweep. Just 44 yards in the Cardinals' finale after he was forced to exit with a knee injury.
But how about the way he broke out in 2016? One of the stars of the future in the NFL. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Yeah.
Now Palmer on first down, and he can't get away from the pressure. Palmer sacked. Donnell Allerby coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Shift together here from the D-line. Now Palmer.
Oh
and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. And now it's third down. And this offense on your screen, one of the guys who knows how to win football games, Larry Fitzgerald.
Plenty of athleticism, but plays the game with incredible intelligence.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return this time will a 2-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan. And a very good offensive unit here. One of the reasons they're so good is running back Mark Ingram.
Took a little while for him to find his footing when he got into the league, but the former Heisman Trophy winner has it now and has really upped his pass receiving potential. A nice play.
Give him 30 yards there.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
Wow.
They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mark Ingram from 8 yards out, and the Saints have taken the early lead. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This will be taken short. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
A first down carry here for Johnson.
Oh, my
and he's going
God.
to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 14 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first.
We just saw what a lot of teams call a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game. That signifies they want to run the football. Yeah, occasionally they'll play action and throw it, but most of the time, those guys on the field means strength, power, run the ball behind them. And now what a lot of teams are doing is they're taking an extra offensive tackle and putting him in a tight end number to give them even more blocking power. And we just saw it on that play.
On second down, Palmer. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Donnell Allaby in there to get him his second sack now in the afternoon. Well, here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Flushed out right. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jerron Brown, 29 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you think to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Throwing on first down is Breeze. It's caught left side by Cooks. 18 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to get a first down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Caught by Snead in the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So out now come the Cardinals. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 2nd down following the run. And the D looking like they may blitz. Now Palmer to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a play fake here on first down. He gets it into the hands of Larry
You gotta be
Fitzgerald.
fucking kidding me.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald, 56 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, 76 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play. Big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
No.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Let's go.
On first and 10, it's Palmer. Screen play, Johnson.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, 64 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike ability. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook.
And now this
is
intercepted. My goodness.
Man.
A great read, and it's picked off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, pumped out. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time was a pretty one play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. For Ingram, he topped the 1,000-yard mark this year for the first time in his 6-year career.
Didn't he just come out of Alabama last year?
That's what it feels like, right?
I mean,
hard
it's
to
amazing.
believe 6 seasons he's had.
Won a Heisman Trophy there. Finally over 1,000 yards as a pro. And he increased his number of long runs, becoming a much better ball carrier into the secondary.
Oh my God, you have got to be kidding. And then he takes it to the fucking line for a touchdown. I just want to fucking run out of bounds.
huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Breeze setting up the receiver screen here to Thomas. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did.
Damn, can we get a block, nigga?
He's taken down.
Fuck is you standing there looking
Marcus
at?
Golden from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10. An extra DB added here for the Cards on 3rd.
Blitzer play coverage.
So with that, we come upon the 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And he's got Snead. And he's brought down after a good game. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
Best quarterbacks we get a fucking
the play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And they'll be in search of 11 yards here on 3rd down. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll bring up a 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops.
And how about this, a fake?
Why the fuck did he do that?
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. The dive unsuccessful. The big fella can't pick it up. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
They go play action here on 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Larry Fitzgerald. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Breeze now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Into the red zone, it's Breeze.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's a terrible fucking route, man.
Left. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's third down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands, but in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kevin Minter. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he'll cut it to the right sideline. And all the way to the opposite 49-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Breeze now on first down. He's going to fire one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. They'll get 32 yards there, and that leads to a New Orleans first down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll run it now out of the gun, working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now a former Cardinal running back. This is Tim Hightower. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They go again with Hightower. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things happen.
Bro, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How the fuck you gonna signal for the ball and start running that way and then fucking stop?
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They come out here in the eye. So after the interception, here's Palmer. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give the tackle to Jarris Boyd there.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always. And no escaping this time as he'll go down.
If
They
the
got him
computer
for a
can't get
sack.
pressure, it looks like I'm
Nick
going to have
Fairley
to.
breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Now Palmer to throw on second down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on second down. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
And the Saints
3 in a row. We cooking.
Sheldon Rankins in there again as this offensive line is in tatters. 3 sacks in 3 plays.
I'm taking you to the house.
This is taken at the 15.
I'm in the couple plays.
Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
It's not loyal.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Cover 2.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So they took
Oh
a
my
shot
God.
on first down, but couldn't
No way.
connect.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Chandler Jones. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Second down, sack by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on third? We'll see. On third and long, it's Breeze. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Palmer's hit, fumble. He loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, the team is able to come up with the ball.
Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
3rd and goal now. Maybe the offensive coordinator thinking blitz
Are
here.
you fucking kidding me, bro? Oh my fucking God.
End zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Arizona.
Fucking
David Johnson, the second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And their offense is going.
And that'll increase their
And
lead
their
to
offense is
28.
only good at fucking passing the ball. I can't fucking do that.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Man, really disrespecting the fuck out of
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well.
Oh, my God. Hey, what the fuck is this game on?
But the key thing, not a fumble loss.
I fucking press circle to fucking throw the ball.
I remember
Gives
watching
me
teams
a
play.
fumble
The
and
ball
then
might
get the
be on the
fucking
ground
shoot.
a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
I gotta do like pass interference or something.
He was looking for Mark Ingram there.
Fuck.
And it'll bring up 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion.
I ain't nothing left to do here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Oh, fuck.
And they're going to try this again. It's another
Okay.
fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Oh.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins in there with pressure yet again. And that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Now, why the fuck would I want to run that shit?
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze.
Now
a desperation throw deep. And now here is another interception. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road. But he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Paul Kruger in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
On second down, Johnson, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And you would have to think an obvious passing situation here on 3rd and 9. Again, it's Johnson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 to 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. The Saints coming out now to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Frosty Rocker in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
It's like the fucking skill level
Possible
online
run
games
anticipation.
on
Here's the
fucking pro or
D-line
something.
sandwiches together.
This is
Now
ridiculous.
Breeze. Left side and caught by Flainer. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. In his career, he has a spell of 10 straight seasons, 4,000 yards or more. Only quarterback to do that. We're seeing more of it here in this one.
We better not take it for granted.
Fuck.
What we're watching, it's vintage Drew Brees, but it still is excellent.
Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 4th down.
While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play, for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Now Breeze got to have this one. He goes underneath to Ingram. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands.
I didn't know it wait till the 4th quarter to
And a
start.
coach told me a
Fucking
long
making
time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense, because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football.
David Johnson on his way. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Saints is not the way. This nigga played with the fucking Cardinals. He high-key ass for that. John Wall touched his nigga cheek, and they said John Wall is really about that action. He touched that man's cheek. They call that taking a swing. He barely tapped the man's jaw. That's low-key pussy shit.
Everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Steelers going up against the Cowboys.
Thank you, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and Mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I'm gonna be shitty. I lost it myself. Fuck, I'm on the 3-4.
First down, Prescott. And his first pass is incomplete. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Here's the offense, and I don't know what more you can say at this point in his career about Jason Witten.
You just give him full respect. This is a guy who knows how to do everything on the football field. Not just catch the ball, but huge in the run game with his blocking at the line of scrimmage.
To throw is Prescott. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down. And the starting defensive unit here for Pittsburgh.
Stephon Tuitt's ability to play defensive end, yet rise up and knock passes away when quarterbacks try to throw them, he makes it hard to get around.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Come on, let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38! Ohio! Ohio!
On third down, it's Prescott. And the
I was
third
about to
down
fucking
pass
quit.
falls incomplete. Lance Dunbar is running back, the intended target, and that brings up 4th down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
And he did get it back, I do think, yes. So no turnover on the punt, and it'll be a first down.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Brought in by Coates. And into the end zone.